Have you ever wondered why some days feel different, almost charged with an invisible energy? September 15th is one of those days. This date carries the vibration of the number 555, a sign of powerful transformation. It is not just another day on the calendar, it's an activation portal. When you understand how to use this energy, you can shift your reality in surprising ways. This portal isn't about superstition, it's about alignment. Numbers are patterns of energy, and when they repeat, they create resonance in the human field. 555 is one of the most potent signals of change, urging us to release the old and step into the new. On this day, the universe feels wide open. It's like a door is waiting for you to walk through. What makes this portal special is the chance it gives to reset your direction. If you've been feeling stuck, uncertain, or heavy with old patterns, September 15th arrives like a fresh wind. It clears the path and asks you to take a bold step forward. The key is not to ignore it. The key is to recognize the invitation and answer with courage. This is why awareness matters. When you know that this date carries such energy, you can prepare yourself. You can choose words, thoughts, and feelings that line up with the frequency of transformation. And when you do, you'll feel the shift not just in your mind, but in your entire reality. The number 555 is often called the number of transformation. It signals change, but not random change. It's change with purpose. Imagine it as the universe tapping you on the shoulder, saying it's time to grow, it's time to evolve. When you see 555, whether on clocks, receipts, or dates, it's not a coincidence. It's an activation. In numerology, the number 5 is linked with freedom, adventure, and expansion. When it repeats 3 times, its energy becomes amplified. 555 is not gentle. It pushes you out of your comfort zone. It asks you to let go of what no longer serves you. It invites you to embrace a future you might have been afraid to imagine. This number also has a vibrational resonance with the human energy field. Think of it as a signal. When you connect with it, your own frequency begins to shift. Suddenly, opportunities appear. Synchronicities show up. People and events align in ways that seem magical. It's not magic, it's resonance. You are matching the frequency of transformation. So on September 15th, this 555 energy is magnified. It's not just about noticing the number. It's about stepping into it. It's about saying yes to growth, yes to change, and yes to alignment. When you work with 555 energy, you are not resisting life, you are flowing with it. Numbers are more than symbols on paper. They carry energy. They hold vibration. Ancient cultures knew this. They studied the way numbers influence not only daily life, but also cosmic events. When we talk about 555 on September 15th, we are talking about an energetic code that activates a portal. An energy portal is like a doorway in time. It's not visible, but it can be felt. On days when numbers align like triple numbers, the doorway is stronger. The energy flows in faster, and it's easier to tap into higher frequencies. You can think of it as a Wi-Fi signal from the universe. On some days, the signal is weak. On portal days, the signal is strong and clear. When numerology and portals meet, the results are powerful. It's not about chance. It's about resonance between human consciousness and cosmic patterns. That's why people often report breakthroughs, awakenings, or sudden clarity on days like September 15th. The numbers act like a password, unlocking access to greater awareness. So when you hear about this 555 portal, don't brush it aside as just interesting. It's an opportunity. You can choose to use it with intention. You can decide to tune your energy, focus your mind, and open your heart. When you do, you step into the flow of the universe, and doors you didn't even know existed begin to open. You might wonder why this date and not another. September 15th holds a rare alignment. The vibration of the date itself connects directly to the number 555. This creates a strong energetic gateway. It sits like the universe circling a date on the calendar and saying, "Pay attention." Beyond numerology, September is a month of transition. It marks the shift between seasons, a natural time of release and renewal. On the 15th, this seasonal energy combines with the 555 vibration. The result is a unique chance to realign your path. It's not just theory, you can feel it. Many people describe a heightened sense of awareness or unusual synchronicities around this date. What makes this portal rare is that it works both individually and collectively. On a personal level, it's a call to release what's holding you back. On a collective level, it signals waves of change rippling through humanity. When more people align their thoughts and intentions on a day like this, the energy multiplies. So September 15th is not an ordinary date. It's a day when the universe turns the volume up. It's a reminder that we are not moving through time passively, we are co-creators. And on this day, the creative power of your mind and heart is magnified. That is why September 15th stands out. Your thoughts are not just ideas floating in your head. They are energy signals that travel out into the field. Every thought has a frequency, and every feeling has a vibration. Together, they create a magnetic force around you. This is why some people call the mind a transmitter. It sends out instructions to the universe. When an activation portal like September 15th opens, these signals become even stronger. The field is more sensitive, more alive, and more responsive. That means the thoughts you hold on this day have extra power. If you focus on fear, the field amplifies it. If you focus on possibility, it amplifies that too. The choice is always yours. The quantum field responds best when thought and emotion work together. A thought without feeling is weak. A feeling without thought is directionless. But when you pair a clear intention with elevated emotion, the field receives it like a strong radio signal. On a 555 portal, this combination can create rapid shifts. So on September 15th, be aware of your inner state. Choose your thoughts carefully. Match them with feelings of joy, love, or gratitude. When you do this, you are not just thinking about change, you are commanding it. You are becoming a conscious co-creator with the field. Words are not empty. They carry weight, rhythm, and vibration. When spoken with intention, they can unlock hidden energy. This is why spiritual traditions often use affirmations, chants, or mantras. Words don't just describe reality, they shape it. And on days like September 15th, words become even more powerful. When you say a phrase with focus, you are sending out a coded signal. It's like entering a command into a computer. The universe, or the field, responds to the program you set in motion. The 555 portal amplifies this command, making the words you speak vibrate at a higher level. Think about the words you use every day. They are not neutral. Phrases like, I can't, or I'm not ready, carry a low frequency. But when you say, I am ready, I am open, or I step into change, you are sending a clear high-frequency message. The field doesn't question, it responds. So on September 15th, what happens when you say this, an affirmation or intention that aligns with freedom and growth, is that you activate the portal. You awaken energy that supports your shift. Words become keys, and the right ones open doors you didn't know were waiting for you. Every word carries a frequency. Science has shown that sound vibrations can change the structure of water, and since the human body is mostly water, the same is true for us. Words are not just sound, they are energy that directly affects the body and the mind. Positive words like love, joy, and peace raise the vibration of your energy field. They create harmony in the heart and coherence in the brain. Negative words like hate, fear, or doubt lower vibration. They create stress and disrupt balance. On portal days, these effects are magnified. The 555 activation portal acts like an amplifier. Whatever you speak, think, or feel resonates louder in the field. This is why awareness matters. The words you choose become like seeds planted in fertile ground. They sprout faster, grow stronger, and influence your path more directly. So be mindful of the frequency of your words on September 15th. Use language that empowers, inspires, and uplifts. Even small phrases like I am ready, I choose peace, or I trust the flow carry great power. They tune your body and your life to the frequency of change and freedom. Intention is the compass of the soul. It gives direction to your energy. Without intention, energy is scattered. With intention, energy becomes focused and precise. On normal days, intention matters. But on portal days, it becomes unstoppable. When the 555 portal opens, the field is more receptive. It listens closely. It's like speaking into a microphone instead of whispering. Your intention gets broadcast into the universe with greater strength. This is why clear intention is key on September 15th. Clarity is important. A vague intention produces vague results, but a focused intention paired with elevated emotion produces clear shifts. Instead of saying, "I want change," be precise. Say, "I open myself to a new job filled with purpose," or "I step into relationships that honor my truth." The universe works with details. So, on this day, take time to set your intention. Write it down. Speak it aloud. Visualize it. The more senses you involve, the stronger the imprint. The portal magnifies your focus, and the energy you send out comes back to you, reshaped into your reality. The human body has two powerful centers of intelligence: the brain and the heart. The brain sends signals to the body, but the heart has its own wisdom. In fact, the heart creates the strongest electromagnetic field of the body, even stronger than the brain's. When the heart and brain work in harmony, the body enters coherence. On portal days like September 15th, this coherence is even more important. The 555 energy responds best to alignment. If the brain wants one thing but the heart feels another, the signal is weak. But when both align, when the mind's intention and the heart's emotion sync, the portal opens wider. Heart-brain coherence feels like calm focus. It's not stress, it's not worry, it's a steady sense of connection, as if the whole body is tuned to one rhythm. Breathing slowly, feeling gratitude, and holding a clear thought is one way to create this state. When you step into coherence during the 555 portal, your energy becomes magnetic. The field responds faster, opportunities appear, synchronicities multiply, and you feel guided. The heart and brain become partners, and together they unlock the power of the portal. One person's intention is powerful, but when many people focus together, the effect multiplies. This is the power of collective consciousness. Imagine hundreds, thousands, or even millions of people aligning their thoughts on the same day around the same number with the same purpose. The result is a wave of energy that spreads across the planet. On September 15th, the 555 portal isn't just personal, it's collective. People everywhere will feel the call for change. Some may not even know why they feel restless or inspired, but the energy touches everyone. Those who are aware can guide it with intention, helping lift the collective vibration. When enough people tune into a higher frequency, the field around the earth shifts. It becomes easier for others to feel hope, to awaken, to let go of fear. One person's focus ripples out, touching lives far beyond their circle. On portal days, this ripple moves even faster. So remember, your intention on September 15th is not just for you. It contributes to the whole. When you speak words of love, when you visualize change, when you open your heart, you are joining a global wave of transformation. Together we make the portal stronger. Sound has always been used to shift consciousness. Ancient cultures used drums, chants, and tones to access higher states. Modern science shows that sound frequencies can influence brainwaves, mood, and even healing. This is why sound is a key to activating energy portals. On the 555 portal, sound becomes even more effective. Humming, chanting, or even repeating affirmations out loud can align your vibration with the frequency of change. The voice is one of the most direct tools you have to tune your body and energy field. Simple practices like toning the word Om or chanting affirmations rhythmically can create coherence in the mind and heart. The vibrations move through your body, releasing tension and opening energy pathways. On September 15th, these practices carry extra power. If silence feels better, listening to certain frequencies like 528 Hz or 963 Hz can also help. These tones are known to promote transformation and awakening. The goal is the same: to use sound to align your energy with the open portal and let it guide you into deeper connection with the field. Visualization is more than daydreaming. It is the practice of seeing your desired reality so clearly that your mind believes it is real. The brain doesn't fully separate imagination from experience. That means every time you visualize with emotion, you are training your brain and body to live in that new reality. On portal days like September 15th, visualization becomes more potent. The field is open, the energy is high, and the images you hold in your mind project stronger signals into reality. The 555 energy amplifies what you picture. The secret is detail. Don't just imagine a vague future. Imagine the colors, sounds, feelings, and even small details. The more vivid it is, the stronger the imprint. Pair it with gratitude and the signal becomes magnetic. Gratitude tells the field this already exists and reality begins to align. So on September 15th, take time to visualize your future self. See yourself already living the life you desire. Feel the emotions now. This practice isn't fantasy, it's a conscious rehearsal of the future. On the 555 portal, it brings you closer to collapsing the space between your present and your vision. We all carry old beliefs, fears, and habits. These blocks sit in the subconscious mind, quietly shaping our lives. Sometimes we want change, but we feel stuck. This is often because an old pattern is running in the background, keeping us tied to the past. The 555 portal offers a chance to release these blocks. Its energy supports letting go. On September 15th, you can consciously bring these patterns into awareness and dissolve them. Whether it's fear of failure, doubt, or a painful memory, the portal amplifies your ability to release. One simple practice is to notice the thought or feeling and say, "This no longer belongs to me." Breathe deeply. Imagine it dissolving and replace it with a new thought. The portal helps carry away the old and make space for the new. Releasing blocks is not about erasing the past. It's about freeing yourself from it. On this day, choose freedom. Use the 555 energy to let go of the weight you've carried. When you do, you step into a lighter, more open version of yourself, ready for new experiences. Having a clear ritual on a portal day can make the energy more tangible. You don't need anything complex. What matters is intention, focus, and consistency. A ritual helps you anchor the energy and direct it with purpose. Start with stillness. Breathe slowly, calm your mind, and set your focus. Then speak your chosen words or affirmations out loud. Make them positive, clear, and empowering. Feel the emotions that match the words. Let them fill your body and radiate outward. Next, visualize your desired outcome in detail. See it, feel it, believe it. Use gratitude as if it has already happened. Gratitude locks in the frequency. If you wish, add sound, humming, chanting, or music tuned to transformation frequencies. End with silence. Sit quietly and feel the shift. Trust that the energy is set in motion. On September 15th, this simple ritual can align you with the 555 portal, helping you create a lasting imprint in the field. The idea of quantum jumps may sound mysterious, but it's simple. A quantum jump is a sudden shift into a new timeline or possibility. Instead of slow, gradual change, it's like stepping through a doorway into a different version of reality. The 555 portal supports these jumps. On September 15th, the energy is charged for quick shifts. You may find opportunities appearing out of nowhere, or feel like you've stepped into a completely new flow of life. These are signs of quantum jumps. They don't always look dramatic, but their effects ripple over time. What makes this rare is that portals like 555 lower the resistance of the mind. Normally, doubt and fear slow down change, but during an activation, those barriers weaken, and you can move faster. That's why clear intention, emotion, and visualization matter. They guide the jump. So if you've been waiting for a turning point, this portal is it. Think of September 15th as a launch pad. With focus and awareness, you can step into a timeline that feels more aligned, more free, and more alive. The jump is waiting, it's your choice to take it. September 15th is not just another date. It's a 555 activation portal. A rare moment when the universe amplifies your thoughts, words, and intentions. It's an invitation to release the old, embrace transformation, and step boldly into the new. The power of this day lies in awareness. If you recognize it, prepare for it, and align with it, the portal becomes a doorway. It opens possibilities that may have seemed out of reach. Your mind, your heart, and your words all become tools to shape your reality. This isn't just personal, it's collective. As more people align with the 555 energy, the ripple spreads across humanity. Change becomes easier, transformation becomes faster, and together we create a higher vibration on the planet. So, as September 15th arrives, step into the portal with courage and clarity. Speak the words, feel the emotions, visualize the future, and let the energy carry you forward. This is your chance to co-create with the universe and watch what happens when you align with the power of 555.